Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bella. I hope you're doing amazing today. Today I decided that I wanted to do just like a full glam look. I haven't done one of those in a while, and I know I've been doing nothing but like unboxings, so I just wanted to do something different today. Alright, so to begin, I am going to moisturize my face. I just started doing this like I believe a month ago. I've been doing this routine. I never used to do this, but I'm going to use my Murad moisturizer. This is in the Environmental Shield Essential C Day Moisture Broad Spectrum SPF 30. So I'm going to go in with this. Okay, so after that moisturizer, I always go in with an eye gel. So I'm going to go in with my Milan and Go It's Revitalizing Eye Gel. I think that's how you pronounce it. If you guys don't know, watch my previous video. I talked about this in my Ipsy for the month of March. I got this and I actually really love it. I use it every day in this exact routine. I use it after my moisturizer, and it helps with the puffiness and any kind of dark circles under your eyes. And you literally just need a little bit. A little goes a long way, and you just spread it out throughout that eye region. Okay, and we are on to my Long Time No Shine Translucent Powder by Lancome. And I am going to be using my ColourPop F18 brush, which is a powder brush, and I'm just going to dip it and dust it off a little bit and then go in with my face. You only need a little bit, not too much on that face.
Look up from your telescope, take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more. Lay me down behind the moon, tell me you'll be on real soon. I don't wanna wait no more.
After that, I go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte Setting Spray, and it's an up to 16-hour wear, so I do that. Sometimes I get these little specks, I don't know why, and then I fan myself with my mirror before I put on my foundation just to set everything that I put on my face. Then I'm going to go in with my Pure 4-in-1 primer for the face. This one's more of a liquidy, so I put this to hydrate more of those areas in my face that are more drier. And as you can see, I usually put it near my cheekbones, and I just spread it out evenly, and I go in on the other side, and sometimes I do the chin area and near my nose region because I get really irritated and kind of sensitive in that area, so I help hydrate that area. Then I go in with my e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, and this is just basically to do the rest of my face, more of my T-zone area, more of my places that I usually get oily or crease more. I just set there before I put on my foundation.
We could be dancing in the stars, we could be floating on away. As long as I'm safely in your arms, and it don't really matter where we stay. Cause space makes me sad.
And now I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. This is in Medium Dark 13W. I always spritz this on the back of my hand, and I usually go in with my Morphe sponge. And before I do that, I like to put my hair back just to make sure I'm getting all the spaces of my face, all the areas, because sometimes I won't do that and I'll forget areas and I won't notice it until after I'm done with my whole entire face.
Cause space makes me sad. Space makes me sad. Feeling like Pluto, you already knew though. I'm hiding just behind the stars, but how come the stars don't shine when it's day? How come the sky at night makes me this way? Why you so far away? Galaxy cast away, watching.
Alright, and then I go in with my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is going to be in the shade Medium Beige, and I like to put this under my eyes so I can get rid of those dark circles once again. And then I'm going to go in with my Complex Culture Precision Concealer brush, and I'm just going to spread that out, try to deepen that into the skin as much as I possibly can to get rid of those. Sometimes I put it over my eyes majority of the time so I can kind of use that as like a primer for my eyes for whenever I do my eyeshadow, and just spread that out in that region. I've noticed with this brush that sometimes I have to go in with a sponge just to make sure I'm fully getting that into the skin, because sometimes I can see that it's like not spread out evenly and you can actually see the line, which we do not like that. So I like to go in with a sponge just to make sure that it is in the skin. You can't notice it.
Hopelessly, why aren't you home with me? 'Cause space makes me sad. Space makes me sad.
Okay, now we're onto the eyebrows. So I'm going to be going in with my Holy Grail Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer Triangular Brow Pencil in Soft Brown. So I always like to brush out my eyebrows before I actually start doing anything with them. So afterwards I brush them out. I usually like to go around and just start penciling them a little bit. And I've learned this from Kathleen Lights that she'll pencil out her eyebrows and then she'll start brushing, and she'll just do that as she goes just to make sure that she's not shading them in too dark, which is a really good tip because I know that I have in the past shaded my eyebrows a little bit too dark. So if you guys might struggle with that, that might be the reason why, and there's a tip for you. You can just brush it out as you go.
Space makes me sad. Look up from your telescope, take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more. Lay me down behind the moon, tell me you'll be on real soon. I don't wanna wait no more. We could be dancing in the stars, we could be floating on away. As long as I'm safely in your arms, and it don't really matter where we stay. 'Cause space makes me sad. 'Cause space makes me sad.
And usually I'll go in with my ColourPop Brow Boss Gel in dark brown just to give them more of a fuller look if I'm not entirely satisfied with it, just to make them more thicker and more fuller and more darker. Okay, so I kind of did an oopsie earlier. After my concealer, I usually set my concealer with my Banana Setting Powder by Morphe, and I didn't do that, so that is exactly what I just did right now, just to set that. And now to just fix any mistakes and just define my brows more, I go in with my ColourPop E3 brush, and I use my concealer from earlier, and I just go around and fix those brows any way I possibly can.
Space makes me sad. Feeling like Pluto.
Alright, and just to make sure my eyes are entirely primed, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer in Rose, and I'm just going to gently pat down and prime that before I put on my shadow. Here's the 35 Eye Icy Fantasy by Morphe, because why not? So I'm going to take my ColourPop E17 brush and I'm going to go in with that minty shade, and I'm just going to go all across my eyelid and spread that out evenly.
Already knew though, I'm hiding just behind the stars, but how come the stars don't shine when it's day? How come the sky at night makes me this way? Why you so far away? Galaxy cast away, watching you hopelessly.
And then again, I'm going to take that minty shade and I'm going to spread it across and use it as a base for my other eye as well.
Space makes me sad.
I'm going to take that same E17 brush and I'm going to go in with that more lavender color, and I'm going to use it towards the ends of my eyes. I'm going to use it more to give that more dramatic effect and kind of make that mint shade stand out more. And then I'm going to go across my eye to kind of give that little halo eye effect to it.
Look up from your telescope, take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more.
So after that, I'm going to go in and I'm going to use my finger to use that more minty icy shade, and I'm going to put it over that mint color just to make it more dramatic and pop out more, and just to give that glitter because we love glitter. And I love using my finger for the glittery shades, especially in any kind of Morphe palette, just because if you use a brush, sometimes the brush takes the glitter and doesn't give you that much, and you just have to keep adding and adding, and when it comes to your finger, it doesn't take as much. Okay, now I'm going to take my ColourPop F20 brush and I am going to take off that setting powder from earlier from underneath my eyes. I will always leave it on until after my eyeshadow look, and then I will dust it off. We are going to go in with my ColourPop E20 brush and we're going to go in with that lavender shade again, and we're going to go for my waterline. We're going to actually do halfway instead because I actually want to do two colors instead of just one. Using the same brush, we're going to go in with that very first mint color and we're going to finish my waterline look and just finishing up the halfway point, and then we're going to do the exact same thing to the other side. And I'm going to take my Wander Beauty Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duo, and I'm actually going to go in with the Tulum shade, and I will be using my ColourPop F21 brush to do that, just to give bronze to my face, not too much, just a little bit.
Behind the moon, tell me you'll be on real soon. I don't wanna wait no more. We could be dancing in the stars, we could be floating on away, as long as I'm safely in your arms.
After I bronze my cheekbones, I always like to do a little bit of the bridge of my nose just to make it stand out more. Alright, so I'm going to go in with another holy grail. This is my Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liquid Liner in Blackout. I have used this liner since middle school, y'all. I haven't ever found a good liner like this one because it's so easy to use. It's a liquid eyeliner. I can't do pencil, like for whatever reason, I just can't. Whenever I use it, it comes on too thick, and this is just simple. It's really easy to use. I always like to use it with any kind of eye look I give because you can control it the way that you want to. I like to go halfway, not all the way, especially when I'm doing a look like this one, because I don't want to go too dramatic. I never want to go too dramatic because especially with a look like this, it's very cute, it's very pastel. I want to go not too dramatic with my eyeliner. I want to go kind of subtle, looks very natural with the eye. Now I'm going to use my eyelash curler by e.l.f. and I'm going to curl my lashes. I am going to be using falsies today, but usually whenever I wear falsies, I like to curl my lashes anyways, just so because my eyelashes naturally kind of fall down a little bit. So I like to curl them just so they're not in the way of my lashes. I'm going to be using the Eyelure Wispy Light pack of 3 falsie eyelashes, and I learned this from Bretman Rock. He takes his eyelashes and he actually puts them in the eyelash curler, and he likes to curl them just to give them more of that effect of length and volume.
Really matter where we stay, space makes me sad. 'Cause space makes me sad.
After I apply my glue, I always like to shake my eyelash just a little bit because I don't want it to be too wet to where it sticks to everything. And then I will usually just set it down. I don't like using tweezers because sometimes the tweezers will get caught with the glue and then you will get it just right, and the minute you let your tweezers go, your whole eyelash rips off. So that is the purpose of why I use my fingertips, and I honestly find it easier to apply when you use your fingertips. It kind of gives you more of a control for me. So good pro tip, whenever I lay my eyelashes down, I like to go back and I'll use my thumb and I'll use my index finger, and I like to apply pressure and press them down just to make sure that they are fully in place.
Feeling like Pluto, you already knew though. I'm hiding just behind the stars, but how come the stars don't shine when it's day? How come the sky at night makes me this way? Why you so far away? Galaxy cast away, watching you hopelessly. Why aren't you home with me? 'Cause space makes me sad. 'Cause space makes me.
Now I'm going to go in with my Voluminous Lash Paradise Primer for my bottom lashes. Another holy grail. This is my Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara in Bren. Oh my god, y'all. I can't say anything but good things about this. This lengthens my lashes so well. It makes them look like little spider legs. So if you want that spider leg look, get this mascara.
Space makes me sad.
On to the lips. I'm going to be using the Kylie Jenner Candy K lip liner to line my lips for this look.
Space makes me sad.
So I'm going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss and Madeline to put that on top of my lips just to finish off this look, make it look more nude, kind of a nude pink I'm going for, and I love this. It feels so good on the lips. It's so creamy, so easy to apply. And now I'm just going to film myself for a minute. Just give me a couple seconds. I'll be done. Alright guys, that is the completed look today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know it might have been a boring video, but just let me know if you like me doing this voiceover kind of look, or if you'd rather me just talking your ear off look. But let me know in the comments below what you think about this look. If you're gonna buy the Morphe Icy palette now, it's amazing. I really like the pastel colors. I love any pastel color, anything. But yeah, thank you guys so much again for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe this video. Thank you guys so much. Bye.